Okay, we're going to look at 69 here. Notice it's division, so the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to come down and do it down below here, I'm going to leave the first one as x squared minus 3x minus 70 all over x squared minus 6x minus 7. And we're going to change it to multiplication of x minus 7 all over 5x squared plus 35x. Now, we can't do any canceling until we factor. It's all about factoring and canceling factors. So, if we look at the top, I want product negative 70, that's a trinomial, a sum of negative 3, so that's going to be negative 10 and 7. And again, if a is 1, we can really factor that top into just x minus 10, x plus 3. And you could go through and do the splitting process if you're more comfortable with that. Down on the bottom, I want a product of 1 times negative 7, negative 7. I want a sum of negative 6, that'd be negative 7 and 1. So this is going to be x minus 7 and x plus 1. So there's the top and the bottom, numerator and denominator factored, times x minus 7. We can't factor that. I'm going to put it in parentheses. All over, I'm going to factor this. That's a binomial on the bottom. So what can I take out? I can take out a 5x. And I'm left with x plus 7. Oops, this should be x plus 7 here. Sorry, I made that mistake. We have negative 10 and 7. That's x plus 7 there. All right, so now let's look at what cancels. This should be x plus 7's cancel. We're looking at it really as one fraction. X minus 7 cancels. So I'm left with x minus 10 on the top. All over my monomial 5x. I'm going to write that out in front, and I'm going to put my binomial last, x plus 1. Okay? I cannot cancel like this x and this x, because this is part of a binomial right here. And that would be your answer. And last one we're going to look at is number 82. And I will come down here. And let's see if we can make that bigger. Let's zoom in on it a little bit. So I have 7x plus 6 all over 2 times 2x plus 16. We're going to do the reciprocal of this, all over 14x plus 12. Now, there are no trinomials here, so we're not doing AC factoring. Okay, I can't factor 7x plus 6. I can take a 2 out here, and I'm left with x plus 8. Down here, I can take a 2 out, and I'm left with 7x plus 6, opposite of the distributive property. So now I'm looking at what I have. I have my 7x plus 6, can cancel here with that one. This 2 on top will cancel with either this one or this one on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out with that. So what am I left with on top? I have x plus 8 right here. And the only thing I'm left with on the bottom is 2.